I know what you're expecting. You're expecting me to push this mouse button and start playing a video. Specifically, the video of a man being beaten to death with a hammer by two young adults. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be watching that video. Well, unfortunately for some of the viewers, but fortunately for me, I'm not going to be watching that video. I just want to take a few brief minutes to talk to you about the contents of the video and the implications of that video as far as society and the world go. When people click on that video, or even videos depicting the reactions of others watching that video, they're unknowingly, hopefully unknowingly, they're perpetuating a system that is completely dehumanizing and completely belittles both the act of murder and human life. Okay? Now, these videos and the people who comment on them, the people who comment on the reaction videos, there are either two schools of the comments and the reactions, okay? It's either, you know, oh, look at me, I'm crying, poor guy, it's all become about me now because I'm watching this, and even though I'm watching this on the internet in the safety of my own home and not fully experiencing the horror of what's happening in that video, I'm still crying and I'm still suffering, okay? So it's about me now. And then there's the other school, at least the you know, at least the aforementioned group of people who watch this video try to show some sympathy. Yet here are the biggest idiots of all, claiming that, oh, I don't feel bad for him, tough shit, or, oh, it didn't bother me any, man, look at me, I'm fucking gangster, you know? It's bullshit, okay? Because it shouldn't bother you, because by now our society's used to it, okay? From what we see on the news and from what other things we see on the internet, we're used to it, okay? So you're not special. You're not special at all. It just means that we're fucked up. And we are. Because we're putting this video on par with Two Girls, One Cup, and Ghost Highway, and videos where you look at the little dot and the ghost pops up and scares you, and you know, we're having the same reactions, you know, we're having the, oh, it didn't scare me or anything like that, you know, and then we're having the reaction videos and, oh, I'm never watching that video looks scary, you know, and we're equating those type of videos to a video of a man being beaten to death with a hammer, essentially tortured for God knows how long, and I actually don't believe in God, so that's just an expression, but for God knows how long, and now he's lying there. Maybe he's still hoping to live, maybe he's hoping to die, but of course the inevitable occurs, and now people watch it and they treat it like it's a fucking look at the spiral so the ghost can pop a video. But what I think people should remember before this video, which really has no clear underlying message, and it's just more of a ramble, but before this video ends, I think people should remember one thing. You can comment on this video and say whatever thing that you like, whether it's, oh, I totally agree with you, and I hope you do, I totally agree with you, that's, you know, good food for thought, or you can say, doesn't matter to me, dude, I still think that video's funny as shit, and go ahead and say that, really, go ahead and say it, because in this society where everything's captured on video, where everyone from, you know, churchgoers to atheists to Muslims to Jews to U.S. infantrymen to the Taliban to victims to murderers are capturing every experience on video and posting it online, or it ends up online, well, let me just say that your untimely death, whether it's guy chokes on chicken bone in KFC, or idiot driving car really fast runs into the light pole and goes flying through the front windshield, or next BTK murders or rapes and murders a little girl, you know, one day that could be you. Hopefully not the next BTK. Even more hope. Well, I guess that's kind of a philosophical blunder. I'll skip over that, you know. Next BTK rapes and kills 17-year-old girl, you know. One day that could be you. I'm not trying to fearmonger. I'm just pointing out a real fact that that guy, who was a real person, who was 48 years old, Yat Zenko, I think was his last name, who had a wife, who had kids, who had a grandchild, who had a disabled mom, that guy, he probably never thought he'd end up on that video either, okay? So one day it could be you. Just remember that. Peace out.